www.kennyrosewireless.com. Kenny Rose Wireless, internet made easy. This is what meaning.
They'll be crowned officially as the champions of the Ghana Premier League for the season of 2021 and 2022. It's a very handsome. Ningano Ewaha. Samson remember Ghana Black Stars. And I will be out in live by popular request because I'm not. My voice. So where can we watch it? Where can we watch it? But said no be any being reno. And you're streaming it live. Emra AM Reno so Yobakaya. Non do pepe and yet nasi. Be non do abo pem non yade jumedino. Yade shares your mama live commentary of the Ghana Japan friendly. In fact, the 4-nation tournament current cup. Now Ghana you lose by 4 goals to 1. 4 goals to 1. At a point, it was looking like Ghana bit equalize Emrane 2-1. No. Ghana is starting second very well, but Japan 4 and Sabe die so essay by 4. Now unim say Enra Andy Enra mini Vegas or say or game now no say or Kwashawaba or by there for there's some days I'm saying Ghana no is allow for you brutal
say Nigeria for so no mude ejina so say yakoji wutu oh almost yaji wutu let's say World Cup no an invitational tournament you both qualify and a kobo. It is of your qualify. So what I say. But Japan for me say some players. All right. Samson yes, yeah, me say more players. And already you say 12 players go so man could be nisadino. Yes, how players have been here for my red team. And you better Samson na age me so na Ghana phobia chanaging after how we see who the Black Stars performance. And no ha. Now you better wafu under 17 tournament zombino. Ghana, yani Nigeria, and then Cape Coast Stadium, and Yasem Ketwa. Now, could Park was and say they are ready for the tournament. Russia wants some, so say, special security arrangements, and now FNI for Division 1, Zone 1 and 3, and the whole Rusa Bibino. Now, Russia wants some, and then some hold on. And it's over Barbara Stadium. Oh, yes,
Stadium. It's now about Borno, say coronation. It's now a musical concert. What I say?
Yeah.
Kwame Eugene. What is that? Kumo.
Yeah.
The African child.
Yeah.
The African child.
Yeah.
And Yasan Ketwa. China Kumo, Jim. African child or Kwame Eugene or Pat Thomas or musicians in easy.
Yeah.
It's
mehu brother Sami.
Brother Sami Soba.
Yeah, mehu brother Sami.
Oh, okay. It's easy. Aye. Na nina no china. Na china no so Edma FA Cup final na baso. Abigail Dubois he beba na Abigail ababe ade ewura man game ni mu. Bright what Taylor so ha. Ono so de bewuram kakra ne ahwe. Said the no so nsem. Eso be siako Ghana Premier League match day 33 games no. Kick off 3 p.m. except the coronation match. That's as I'm taking to call Mina Sharks. Hearts of the Olympics and airball will be live on Star Times. Again, any Gold Stars, Samson Awafa, and 11 Wonders, and see live. The Russia matches in Iran, Honsem, Nare said the ABC Ako. Andy Eddie Ramu Amanone, na Manone Samno. Say Sadio Mane, what is the latest? Sanso and Liverpool. You see 80 million plus add-ons. 80 million plus add-ons for the Benfica star. I know some Samson you see Arsenal. So in fact in some of the doors Andres Christensen parting ways with Chelsea. Samson as they say Zidane is in line to take up the job as a PSG coach. And no Yama is say PSG stars na zo be any admin say Mbappe e ka jom so mo fa if Mbappe oni Messi ni is name no e dem so na akwa board no because omo dream when the pompe no maka Mbappe say gina koka oni is wu no na omre oso don yes am Paul Pogba be so ye U10 from Juve and I'm say Viso be wiase coach of so ye adwuma under pa no Zinedine Zidane ntiere how e be siako Andy Garcias.
Chairman.
Bogodier.
Nyamia dum bibia de din chairman.
Bibia de din nyamia. Yeah, live on Facebook. Yeah, live on Facebook okwa. Na waseche Facebook. Na Pure FM TV. Pure FM TV. Now, Andy.
Chairman.
Jack, easy. Easy.
Enough form.
They say NBA playoffs.
Yeah.
Game 4. I'm watching. Wow, to be here, Bibiano. Game 4. Abegu. They say the series is tied 2-2.
I know a day.
Easy.
I know a day.
Oh, say Boston Celtics they win the first game. Now game 2. Now Golden State Warriors. And so we need. Now Boston Celtics they win game 3. Now Golden State Warriors they win game 4. So say game 5 and the train. Said you but then it was a Steph Curry show.
Yeah. And
now a staggering 43 points. On that game 3 no injury. To no be any say game 4 no coach me. And easy.
Now 3 more games to go.
3 more games to go. But I said we try. Boss will be with you. Because say I'm going to try this one now.
Ebia trainer can the best.
Because I'm the try first. And I go this TV try. And I buy second. And I buy
2 shot.
7. It's a quite a good way. So I say, every time I do it, I 3-3. That's a 7. No. Hey, game 7. No. And I go with just now, who some of the tickets and the prices they go for? Only say courtside be as much as $6,000, $7,000 just to watch one game, one playoff game. Easy. And ordinarily, we can be press over the household names now. Basketball, we can be LeBron James. No. They say Jason Tatum, and Steve Curry show. How we see but for more enjoy a game, well, game 5. Game 5, very interesting. Very interesting.
Now, and also, sir, you be a phone line snooty, and after Black Stars game. Hey, you can force a team that you will move.
Oh, say, Omontias, say, you see, you may see a number of. In fact, say a game, about 7 of the players on board and they won't start. 7 questions, I think about 8 or 9. Okay, 8.
How many never started no movie?
Sandribia,
did you?
The
Jordan are you? Okay, Jordan are you? Kudus,
Amati.
And Amati.
Yeah.
Wakasu movie.
Wakasu. Wakasu said, oh, you don't want to plaza no or we the time. Me, I'm feeling bad, no. Or you're workaholic. But I think he doesn't have it in him anymore. I don't know. But and now game when as I say, we need the players. I try to be normal in young power.
Now and now make Lawrence at Ziggy Assembly now say Unyini.
Otherwise
for club and country, 39 matches, 70 goals conceded.
Hey, say
70 goals conceded.
70.
Oh, Chairman. Before Enra game, 66 and Enra G4.
I think it's on the mention. And you know, Enra say, me having your graduate, Omoyam no go to work up ticket. And I say the minimum. But don't forget Ghana at the point. Saudi Arabia say 5. Saudi Arabia 5 no say no Malaysia mu nyina bobi. Onbody and yes every other players ni bi no we dey enti montom boase. There were a number of players who are not there. Jojo Walakota goalkeeper. What you say? Yenya Tariq Lamptey. Yenya Gideon Mensah. Left off. Na infini yebo Jiku and Salisu. Abati dem man mo bon bi mo.
Amate do obebo chama.
Amate Salisu ba.
Amate bebo.
Salisu.
Na Salisu no chama oba de.
Oba oh. Why is there so be able?
Chama Salisu oba de.
Say project no said yes aye no obeba. I'm telling you.
Memotive me send the voice note bi am ya outreach and weti.
Make obeba. Obi a nipo ka kire no no.
Mame chia bigger quiz. See you.
Bigger quiz. But they can say no ni bi omo ye. It sounds a World Cup a presidential project. It's here they are far large goods and no ne nye ya. Uba near Fro so bank. Is it what the Yosu Jubilee House? Can I know they can so bank? There's Usu. What I say? Castle. They say near Fro Jubilee House.
Jubilee House or the changes who Chairman.
There be Jubilee House there. What's that? O man penny Fro wa.
Chairman.
Andy
Metiasio
7 predators ya wa hekra 7 predators no se BBC nyaka se bia Dr. Goku otin frewa o nwe no kra no se
metewase complete
no mampanya frew
metewase complete
no kasa wie ama players no ama mu went to the president but nyezi o
nye kromu ase na mampanyi frɛ Black Stars player no from ne nkasa
sap no you different ti ba me cho na players ni Ghana sap players no can say omni mampanyi nkasa it was because it was on phone 7 predators on mampanyi from nim say tro manima they can't say that then come with the way Ghana foot did this am nan tenatem so sa mami some phone no mu di no say omiye mampanyi from a score match so nkasa what I say but say ne there I'm telling you on authority, say boys in your agree they will play.
Including Salisu.
Okay. Or God, one man word to the every president say he will play.
Including Salisu.
Yes. Salisu Ama Ambrosius. Mama tell you born and no boy when you man go boy bobia. Only the weakest link we yeah central defense is the weakest link. Say you know what no one than Pfizer.
No
who go worry you go what you say boni to horny na brofun kwa ye tenye jiku na Ambrosius ana say o de amate ana Salisu omiensa mbako na evivo yo party ena ho bi yo bako no boy bako no my
Joseph Edu
there bi Baba Idrisu
Baba Idrisu
Baba Idrisu party ne o Kudus so what I say if you go and people can no we break
for us about 3 if you want
na ni mo hono so you will naki you play so you will naki your Jordan ho you o de Vivian go man fa de dan kan go de so o de Vivian for no so mo do so de kan so you will naki when you you Nico when you din ketia when you Antoine Semenyo when you yo Kovichre Vivian kwa mafuna Kovichre.
Yeah, so okay, them do the bomb me Ghana be World Cup. Said you okay.
You know what I'm saying is that Ghana group yen film group stage.
Two ball players now. Oma no be share. Yeah, consider almost players in our group.
I understand but
they can Portugal.
They make can yantiasi o.
Okay.
They make can say born a boy and run. I the judge say Chelsea team na make so you a lot of players o man must have o man boy and dey substitutes no ma go kire dey bibiri ntimi mo and the yadom say your national team this go because man team bi wasando do player when the boss a
running best player
and the yadom no chance dey man na boss no I am telling you say dey ma imoro no man na say local boys ibia
Christopher Netemo
say o de obotu no boss say time abono ke dey ma local player bi na bank local player na 17 position hono
nteno hu Dennis Kosa
I think he was okay. He was okay. For the first time, no, they never disappointed. The free ban nearby, no. But on the Kobo is a left wing back. No, a free ban would have been better up front. Oh, on the runs, no. And also, Bobby go taking on or passing here. Jordan, go ahead and nobody be on. So, it's a team in your back.
Facebook appear upon you or say for Kobo Sana 1 point in book. You don't get
upon Yabutre.
But Chairman, to be fair, say Oko World Cup. Me sure say some of this experiment. The coach is trying to find the best players and the best formation of the Boko World Cup. No, into Oko major international friendly games here now. Me sure say every coach be a best every experiment. And baby many you say as we so many players out of a position. And then some players be so on first game for Black Stars of Ghana. We also played out of a position. And na ebo 3 backer Edmonado. Chemu bi anim say Edmonado enye center back. Benono kan sa 3 center backs na ebo no. On say experiment na coach ni ye. Sa so na central midfield so be available a. Chama me so say players na ebo central midfield. And the man enra no ebia could spend bit me abobi omo maka nyina will not start for the Black Stars of Ghana o here line up na central midfield no Mubarak Wakaso na ebo as the screener no screening defenders in anim chema o game against Japan obi anim say Japan you know their strength they run a lot now the Wakaso were 180 days on sia kan more competitive game one chairman on team compete enti wakasu a no boss position no chairman na emfa ena abrante feno entweje ena kudus nebo air central midfield ena the Blasters of Ghana so be available maybe apart from kudus on baka nyina en start alidu ene edmonado ena abrante feno mate ena board the 3 back no se bibia is sorted out chairman menye so say 3 players yi ena be Blasters air center back my remfi say o share Japan for the no mo enrana chairman go and check the current FIFA ranking. Japan is ranked 23rd in the world. Ghana is ranked 60th. So the gap is big.
Japan,
yeah, gap in here esu. And the side probably maybe a third force le kosi Japan or sabo fie. And you know say coach be prepare for World Cup. Results in the nye disappointing. Say Ghana ni Blasters of Ghana. Na ebeko game ebe wie near say by 4-1. But let's expect some of these results, some of these performances, some of these experiments going to the World Cup because the coach will try several players, try several formation to get the best players and the best formation on the World Cup. No, and right the chairman, I know you have been players who there. You want the chance na Omowi Wakasu the chairman. You call 2019 AFCON Ghana and the film. I'm thinking say film quarter final, round of 16 or rather. Tunisia say yi free mu no ye ba fie no na Ghana for obi e bo abrante fe no Wakaso abaso ya nya de but Wakaso na e bo na abaso no ye bo na abaso because of his commitment any baller Wakaso e bo man at that Nations Cup no but the last Nations Cup ye the Wakaso koye abra opra want me more a single game and fa mayen Wakaso ye sade be run team no 2 games wabo ye ne Madagascar so be ma se sub and nra or Saturday game na the man chairman say ko World Cup no na ni da so ne Wakaso a ne yenye prepare say ye kono ye be film of a group stage ni abafie Wakaso de nyame Ukraine he has played his best part for the Blasters of Ghana and Brad say he has to move on now Blasters must also move on and the yadom the chairman he has nothing to prove again say what the odo e trenchen now play be e mano a test play the opportunity to show the plan betimi aya and the yadom actually do betimi aya wie senka e di odo in etranchen and e bia di Christopher Nete na ebo a chama betimi atiase say coach ni try so be the Christopher Nete betimi aya but Abrante Fernand the yadom the on the nebo and the yadom na nebo and the yadom free elusu position no and odo e ababefa but na ye the odo e tranchen near see and the yadom emwa what has he got to prove again abro nya chance improve here and the yadom de nyame Ukraine so boko World Cup ni bia chairman se nyame yad ni nya Tarek Lamti na odo ya available a meni be ntia say Abrante Fernand yadom ko World Cup ni bi because one shot in that position no obe kwa be maybe in the pecking order obe ko be third in the pecking order menya sure say ko World Cup na right back in Kwanum ya the 3 players and they call at the right back it is ko World Cup no na ye nya Abrante Fernand Tarek Lamti owie bibia wie na or available for Blasters of Ghana now do you know available on the right back on Kwadia chairman and the yadom de na wie
okay well ya ba be game ni mu bi nya nwie tiefo so be me yo mo be choma dwa fa ho also BKB which game did BKB watch ada itina makade something any bad and one of guys any bad on tasi amati dia amati bobo no tutu ina edu be na nwe fikwa be ozo gina no be shofe no hu di ntia ye hia jiku no go jiku ho be twene gina nchen hey gina ho menko be bia jiku ne dia oh I'm hoping so benya obviously Costa was the man of the match in Black Stars team yesterday. We see the discuss and Black Stars team man of the match. No, I don't. No, Black Stars team.
No, Black Stars man of the match.
Who was the brightest one? I don't know why.
Chairman, we feel more win you. We more win shade.
Wakasu. Say team we no Wakasu boy.
And Facebook a man for say Wakasu the better than Wakasu. One of the best players again in commitment in player obo odi ahofa map national team Wakasu
but them the team no how na best man of
so I mean at least we actually go for a very long time Jordan the last time Jordan she go for the Blasters 2011 against Sao Tome and Principe. That was a penalty from 2011 BC and
2021
I think it's 2021. No, you I check and Oshegu 2021 rather and Oshegu chairman. That was against Sao Tome and Principe. Even that was a penalty. So in open play, a Brenton show go at check. For a player no across such drought. I know Intimi Shegu Emma Blasters of Ghana and then I go no share no. Now against the run of play. Na Japan for nebo boni na. One moment of a Brenton in your board na. Otimo Badia cutting a creative space na. No the boni to at them. We only hope and pray. Say ya quiet nimi Jordan form no betimi ato say ya. Na say even on the day ya more a very nice game no. Ya more an excellent game no. Jordan any the likes no can find a way to score a goal for us. Chairman Edin pass. Okasi empe the brightest spot there. Maybe sa go na Jordan Shema yen pe any idea Ghana for any betimi ajo. Apart from that goal, there's nothing to talk about in that game.
Well, so say and then Andy now come about Salisu Asem.
Yeah.
Now Salisu Diano say wa meba you better like him to do a massive Diano. Also do a massive I tried Cameroon for he's available.
Yeah.
So he available so almost friend or babebo.
Yeah.
And then someone to say hey shed your tre. Shed your tre. And now first some do who's we are available. Don't worry. Na nipa nko sweating go qualify who's go World Cup no also we available or say you go Liverpool forever asema eto akachem because or say at a point omo panichew sebe bob chinchina or say they be Liverpool committed to Liverpool or not ready for the national team no omo panichew na ave omo ja we chiri dia o wa chunti somebody should talk to Salisu say ya kan omo penyaka Salisu at the point where they had to invite his brother to the national team camp. Somebody said you was in Bibia. Don't catch any yano say, oh,
it is Salisu, you knew was said because as an activity. In general, who's your duo? And I enjoy Kakra.
They say the enjoy one bar, and I can't it to the enjoy.
Some massive, the qualify for World Cup, also available. And I'm saying, hey, yeah, a month for Bra qualify for World Cup, no Bible. Yes, you are qualified. Tell me about qualifiers or so more. You go super nature. Chairman, me sure say Gusuka na Brighton Castle ma. I think say we have to let him go and concentrate. Ebi enu ho de. Ebi Gusuni
yanka matip de to agaja matip yanka.
Maybe the last point. Yanka the last point. Say the last point in the court. Na still also mo mayaya. You should let him go. Yamaninko. Maybe a bedu stage be no because I feel why willing and ready to play for us no. Near Kofasa as to statement no. Near they are sending no. Yabayan say betcha reading
Matthew
reading the ashim. Yes, go and read.
Okay.
Uncle Kai.
Okay.
Ucha man wecha Liverpool na de Southampton swatch.
Okay. Anyway, and if you are na if you are bani ababe said yeah. So and so Andy can say as they called the latest from the world of sports, America, in Europe, in America, wherever. Baby, a good year cost to be Andy the Honsam at the airbrain. You said the matches kakra koso the Nations League, your games, international friendly. Since I didn't Andy the Bebanimum. As I said, the NBA playoffs finals, no, they said game 4 tied 2 games to 2. Series near tied 2-2. You game 5, game 6, and game 7. Sabia, we to push it to game 7 because they say the next 2 games will be winning Biano. Sabia, also about why?
Chairman, Celtics are coming pay.
Yeah, we Golden State Warriors.
The Celtics, yeah, okay, Celtics are coming pay.
Golden State.
But we me person 3-3. Now, last game.
Well, very interesting. Very interesting. I came in the days of Chicago Bulls, Celtic, Kuiper, you know, the Michael Jordan, Reggie Miller, Scott Pipe, Jack, basketball there. I mean, the game I have, the games I never have, basketball and tennis. What's that tennis we enjoy? was a yes. Game and me ya me penny weda. Penny weda e rugby no. Penny weda. Me nim di ntra. Ase bia no me machine so bi pro bi dem bebu azo bi kom bebu o sa de no.
Say do bi sit to no so watch bi no gba na na. Ah you know.
Come dey go we America for the football ya so do mti hihye ni o me. Come so kom so hihye nsa. De bia so bi pro bi. Oh enti andi de ram me akakofa abanone nsam ewia na ye de abakogula bi so support wine. Zagogula be Cincinnati young. Okay. Are
you ready?
Liverpool now went to the league. No, have 5 players in it. City now the league. No, have 3. Cristiano Ronaldo. Anyway, it players when I want to be a son.
And Obi say Rodri.
I think Rodri. Now maybe feel something could take it. I can try a position. I think Rodri has been superb this season. Rodri. Christian.
Na Man City know the best defense. Upe team consider the least number of goals. Man City ni Liverpool consider 29. Until then na almost center back no kofa Rudiger ahead of Ruben Dias.
Okay.
Because Ruben Dias na Man City best center back. And consider the least number of goals in the Premier League. Rudiger a fantastic air defender. But in the Premier League there, Man City defenders among defense na far better than Chelsea defense na the ball last season Premier League. It is enka opet defense a complete team of the season there. Now at least Man City center back there. Na senke team red team. Again, keep with the most clean sheet in the Premier League no. Na Man City goalkeeper no. Say we man award. Then na offer Alisson Becker ahead of Man City goalkeeper as goalkeeper of the season in the Premier League team of the season. But chairman, o kasa yi nyina echi no e voting.
Yeah.
Nti ade e to abade sometimes we mean question bebrebe because of people's choices. It no one kasa colleague players and to aba I decided say they are selecting these players there. Sometimes we need question be afa ho. But say bia na ke to aba na ke be defend other options are. You debating about into this team. Meaning the injustice done to Abrante Fenerson. Son Juma why in the last season. Sir, oye Premier League goal king. Abrante a friend no Sadio Mane any Mohamed Salah any Abrante Fenerson a goal king 24 goals each boy. But Mohamed Salah goals no say no. 5 of them were from the penalty spot. Abrante Fenerson 24 goals was share in the Premier League none of them na penalty. Nina open play goals na Abrante Fenerson Edema Tottenham Hotspur. But say we team of the season. Nasa still on team a place in the team of the season there. Na chairman I think say my injustice done to the player. I think say this season individual awards bia no yenta mo Abrante ni din. But on the individual basis and the last season there at least he deserve a place in this team say you can team of the season there. Chairman deserve a place. Na chama mamenya Chelsea mo dwuma ketwa bi nyamianu ko ni u Chelsea supporter season na ba bewrem no lower your expectations.
Hey, Chelsea fans the almost expectations.
Yeah, chairman.
Lower ni how because
lower no.
There's a team before this season just in the season the champions.
Yeah, no correct.
Season we started they were tipped to give Manchester City and Liverpool a hot chase.
No correct.
And
no correct. By we season no. Na Chelsea 18 points behind Liverpool or 19 points behind Man City.
Behind City, okay.
Now Chelsea also Man City upgrading. I say on players no more tabano. Players are they are coming to add to already quality Man City one. But Chelsea they acquire replacement. As a players in a call. So let's go and replace them before thinking about even upgrading the team. Now and the story say Andre Christensen the latest player of Chelsea. Now say Christensen from Chelsea releases 4 players. We say Danny drink water and so come one of those players now omokon ho. Danny drink water crowd there. Onye player of Chelsea a be affected Chelsea that much because since obviously academy at Chelsea Leicester edge league in 2017 Muji league ni we Chelsea ekoto Danny Drinkwater buy no. Danny Drinkwater make only 23 appearances for Chelsea. The last time Danny Drinkwater make a competitive appearance for Chelsea, chairman 2018 Community Shield. It was a player, even though say or a Chelsea player, but bare 2 seasons in here, onya any impact on Chelsea. Already Rudiger ko. So Rudiger ko dia Chelsea will need to replace a Rudiger. Because Chelsea edged Champions League last season, you know. Now Rudiger a very, very key member of that squad now Chelsea edged Champions League, you know. Now Rudiger kono Chelsea be here replacement. Replacement no enyamba ye kra no. And a bright friend Andre Christensen and so echo. Now Christensen enter say Danny Drinkwater. Christensen the chairman no book game at Chelsea. Oba Johnny Chelsea I think say what did 10 years of Chelsea. Now in those 10 years I would deal with Chelsea no. He made 161 appearances. Chairman so be a referee. Last season Champions League. Chelsea edge no. Kai Havertz and a share goal in Chelsea. But one of the main reasons are Chelsea ultimately Champions League no was a block na and Christensen and ma Fifodi no. Me the picture na majari. So we are blocking na chairman has a block we. But for this block, Bianca City take no. City take no man be 1-1. It becomes anybody's game.
Well, I tell you here live on Facebook. There are 2 screens. So when over to me, over who said yes, it Christensen block of Phil Foden shot. It was a good one.
Yeah. And you know, on your play bia, or just on the periphery. All qua over to me, I say, I affected Chelsea that much. Chelsea for play bia, see a kind of Eddie club bia na. On the moment, now me sure say Chelsea for no help 1 moment. Omodi bekai Abrante Feni Christensen na this block. Our blog Abrante Feno F Foden block no. Now what it means is that Chelsea entire back line no here reconstruction. Because Antonio Rudiger ko Nasa Christensen kwa Abrante I say the next center back available no Thiago Silva what did 37 years. Now say other players no crackers so more kwa like someone has Cesar Aspilicueta betimi akọ. Say Cesar Aspilicueta and so kwa that player must also need replacement. Now in doing all this replacement, Mate such as if was more bear 200 million pounds to spend in the market. Chairman, 200 million pounds in the market, you know, one shot it will only be spent on buying this replacement. And there's also market. Now a quality center backer. Sa center back no an costo kra no back betimi costo be 60 million. You know Chelsea and to back pe Chelsea betimi to be defenders nko be 3 minimum be 3 na sa to back na sa back betimi costo minimum be 60 million one shot sa 200 million pounds no Chelsea betimi ni nyina etimi spend only on a defenders pay. Now last year Chelsea Bamadia etimi eto Antonio Omoto Lukaku. Said one of their most expensive, in fact the most expensive player Chelsea ato Lukaku. But someone for refia last season Chelsea eto Lukaku at 97.5 million pounds no. Chairman Sikano na IGF. Chelsea na kasa na generate iska by player sales. Omoton players, ama players koe. Sika Chelsea nya free sa players no no obrekoto Lukaku. Someone for refia simple breakdown. Last year Chelsea for Eton Fikayo Tomori my AC Milan 25 million pounds. Olivier Giroud echo AC Milan 2 million pounds. Victor Moses echo Sparta Moscow 4.5 million. Tammy Abraham na oye unwanted at Chelsea. Omnima echo Roma. But Tammy Abraham echo Roma no. Omoje 34 million pounds if Roma on Abrante friend Tammy Abraham. David S. Zapacosta Enso Echo Atalanta Chelsea edgy 8.5 million pounds. And a Kedzuma Echo West Ham Chelsea edgy 29.8 million pounds. And they says can Chelsea enya free the sale of all these players, you know. Chairman 103.8 million pounds. 103.8 million pounds, you know. And a Chelsea a team be Koto Lukaku. Benei players na ekoni nyina. Either they are going for free and any players be a Chelsea bet me scarce from ho. So much means this players agent tiska akoto sa players no. Etino we players na ya available na one na Chelsea ton so the ne ko agent tiska e di bia so akonju the transfer market. Last year they did very well. We are more transfer market in the year Chelsea young na ye they were able to sell players, generated so much money. And only says can be Ekoto Abrantia, a friend of Lukaku. And then even that Lukaku no himself will need a replacement. So Chelsea would like to challenge for the Premier League in India. Menkai the last time one unya team dia oji Premier League ni player entime more than 15 goals in the Premier League. So for the Premier League now, you need to have a striker. Minimum in the Premier League 1 mile crano nanya 15 goals. So Lukaku ain't me match Chelsea that 15 goals in India. Chelsea must be thinking of getting Lukaku's replacement. So Lukaku echo Inter. When Inter folding Komo, he wants to go back to Inter. Next will call Inter. One shot, £97.5 million now. Pure Chelsea editor Lukaku no. Omunya starts scanning back. So Lukaku kwa Chelsea best shorty. Now someone could another replacement and also require another money. Chelsea bet me at branch feno Lukaku replacement. So honestly speaking, Chelsea here reconstruction. Whilst they are thinking of somebody to challenge the Premier League title, no defenders in the court. In FIFA Crano, in Kante form last season, chairman Nenya that strong. Jorginho, chairman last year, Nenya that strong. For a player 2 years ago, Yaya Ballon d'Or or Tosu Miensa last season, na Jorginho form no untim fan compared to two seasons ago. And you know, on this basis, and I make a say no correct. Say Chelsea started season bia. Or money to who say they want to win the Premier League and correct. Was serious ambition. But baby and Liverpool Man City kono. They are not losing any key players. Say Man City the player bar, na player and upgrading or the baby be cut team no that. But Chelsea then there a replacement of players now echo rather than the upgrading of last season team now. Already third you know. You know Thomas Tuchel or Jumaye na mianum Ukraine. Say na me Chelsea supporter. Now you go into the new market, new transfer season. Now, me and say Chelsea bet the league in India. Already, they have 19 points gap to close between Omo and Man City. Now, all things being equal, in my own expectation, season na babe remuno. One shot Man City bet more than 93 points last season. So Man City bet 95, bet 96. Not just the gap between Omo and Chelsea, no, about even more than 19 last season, no. So Chelsea was Jumaye, and I'm not sure say under the kind of circumstances any name air to Chelsea, any players now air qua Chelsea ain't me generating enough fans from these players, you know. Chairman, Yamian Ukraine say we are Chelsea supporter, not all lower down your expectation. Say on bet the Premier League now, Chairman, a possible a word of possibility be a bit messy, but on the word go, some Man City and Liverpool be mujinano. Not Chelsea elusive players are where they will need to replace them no dia. Na odi woni swadi hunu no any expectation no aba form so mbetimi age ana mutimi nye no boachi bidin but a be much more difficult for Chelsea to win the Premier League because it says say 200 million pounds na krom no somebody going to the market now they are thinking of replacing players na aircon no also players in be ko it took like 200 million pounds you go into the market and the main priority is to replace that players na aircon no rather than thinking of bringing new one and by upgrading team no. It's Chelsea with two main things to do. Replacing players na econo and thinking of upgrading the team. I
say Christian, leave Chelsea alone. Why? They'll replace those players and still be relevant in every competition. Yeah, say Chelsea should go for Ganiu and Mo Alassane to replace Lukaku. We say and okay, Gogulabi. And I'll have you pass you down to Gogulabi. Okay, that's for Chelsea. I mean, say,
oh, Barca situation in the chairman.
Barcelona is a Christensen call.
Yes.
And it's likely somebody Lewandowski. So, somebody Lewandowski can't hold the honor. There's a rule in Spain.
Rule 1/3 and now 1/4. The Chilani said, before you spend €1, you need to generate minimum 3 and I say 4. So person spending 100 million.
You need to generate
300 million.
Yeah.
I saw what spending 100 million. In that situation, Chairman Basa and Timinto player. The only way Basa Betimiato player is to generate money. Next can Betimia generate or more so Edakoto player. Already Basa Ako Man City any Bernardo Silva treating Como. Now Man City for say a more asking price for Bernardo Silva 100 million. Basa and Timinto. Now Basa any Bernardo Silva agent aiding Comono Jorge Mendes. Chairman Osaka Barcelona say Imran team you available. Rafael Leo available. And I brand friend Ruben Neves say Academy Wolves. Omunya available. But baby Barcelona kwako jinano a matter for Isika. These players are available, but Basa needs to go with their quarters our players we. It is for that reason. Anthony Basa might be tempted to say Brantia in front of Frankie de Jong. Now Frankie de Jong akudin komo or the Dutch national team. Say he feels more comfortable playing for the national team than Basa. The reason is simple. Oko national team na baby a Sergio Busquets eboma Basa no. Eho no obo. In that case, Otimi flourish Juma Edema national team. No. But under Xavi was so much belief, so much confidence in Busquets. Oma Busquets me tranchain. Emma Brent friend Frankie de Jong, Emma was our position. So, Enunti be a Basa might be tempted, say Manchester United bet me meet the asking price. Na Basa bet me na bear 60 million. Every Frankie de Jong go more. Why don't we sell? Because head they are in a position now, or Pabono. Sergio Busquets Bobo. So we can use Frankie de Jong to generate enough funds near to be the Bias or so up a players here. As it stands now, Lewandowski available, but we can buy. Bernardo Silva is available next team Todia. The only option available for us is that we need to sell. Now Frankie de Jong eba Basa in 3 years ago. Abraham Ayas ebo semi-finals of the Champions League. Basa earned 65 million euros. Chairman so to play 65 million euros. Now after 3 years, so we say a ton. Now there's the same Scalacrana. I think it's a very good business for Barcelona. Now dear Bakwa Abrante Frankie de Jong anybody. So be free Basa apart from position now bono. Onyamo. And they say Osako Juma and the manager on any Juma Edema Ayas at the same time achieve so many successes. Now don't forget at the same Ten Hag any Frankie de Jong any Latinum and about Champions League now semi-final. Now in that aspect, baby Manchester United lucky power going to the next season start position. So man on say Pobako other players now on board in that position. Manchester United lucky in that position. So Frankie de Jong number 1. He has a manager the manager that believes so much in him. And some position and so available Frankie do beti benyabo. Now the only problem is that Chairman, will he be willing and ready to play for a team who more Champions League next season? Sa Champions League now Manchester unqualified for last season there. Me sure say be how we papa because every player be wants to be team be more. The ambition is to play for Champions League. Last season Manchester United deceased Europa League. Now say call a Basa ho for Frankie de Jong. So Messi kind mawa anya hwekra no at Barcelona Frankie de Jong about Champions League next season. Now obetima sacrifices our Champions League slot no. So be see kind edema Manchester abroad next season United able Europa League na. But the option available for Barcelona is say if you want to buy the players now then we need to sell. Now we in place ni nyina so a the value e won ho betimi ato na nyeska Frankie de Jong. Chairman na Dembele beko. Say Dembele ekwa a obeko as free. Apart from Dembele for ni tutumwa na hwe Barcelona players no. So one year turn na e betimi anya more than 65 million euros from that player. Apart from Frankie de Jong. So me na me Barca member, me na me Barca president. Na me share option available. Say position na abrante ne feel comfortable playing no. Onya modia. Chairman na sa kwai ho. Say me Frankie de Jong betima genetics kadia. Chairman I will sell. Me nya be 60 million na. Na me nya be 20 kan wa chairman be metima to abrante friend Lewandowski.
Oh, okay.
Ebia me nya be 20 kan wa. Metima to branch friend Bernardo Silva. Barca Antonwa, very difficult for Barca to buy. And that's the situation at Barcelona. You know, we might not even like it. See a Tom Frankie de Jong. But the situation calls for it. Say, in order to buy any other player, the option available to chairman, Yanton, and I'm sure say Eddie Everton Frankie de Jong. Say Manchester MT valuation in Quadia. Manchester Omo say Omo marketing BT Omo top player no above price and normal. It may be Frankie de Jong there, me sure say it's quite 10 million pounds difference. So maybe halfway, net we turn about 65 million pounds and now 70 million pounds are. Me sure it's a very, very good business for Barca. Barca will get money. They can credit Joshua. Can also go into the transfer market and get players and so
okay, well, let's have one on I'm on Insta. Nobody ever fear. You ever fear about a share a fisherman. So that me kind and over to Kumasi Santiago company for no. Ebi enka ewa hasi mba edi jumedino ya de koso na agadas Richard Bodu will be our guest together with David Obeng Kumasi Santiago Director of Communications. Now, okay, answer anybody a bit on the Black Stars because I know Black Stars of Ghana you lose you by 4-1 live on Facebook Pure FM TV. Over to me I hear highlights and there are many goals no said the goals I had to share.
Pie kura de ma obi ase na obi pie enti udi diwie pe na wura dem script gina so 24/7 obi pie pe na okwa kodidi enti na ama boys na omo nye comfortable sa enti ji say training ni amacho mu na do magu basi no makwa ka on a normal day bia na compete pie reception on ma 99 kakra just to release stress na omo mazos no enti ni nyina enti ni amboaye and then on match day kura no I see a first level ni film no na COVID had 2 bi so ntina was among so say off na fe abeka only 4 players on the bench so the and coach Otuado na only option bia than say obetini akọ because your game I only one center back ebia in a game against Madagascar you na Gideon Mensah man essence support to central win but na ba ko ho aka COVID ho ntino na e was a free team mu kura nti onwa no amba enti coach we take the risks say obewisu and the yadoma oye right back we use Alidu said we no say right back na fe wa pushi Edmonado e de naba abeka amate una Dennis Kosa etimi agina wonom and also Edmonado no struggle kakra e de woni me ya adwe say waka so or like match fitness BBB and then game no expose ni yi pa obi o share game bia we say no he was struggling on midfield one Kudus Mohammed for instance who say Japan for tactically no more on my idea mo focus in na Kudus eti no game no mu yi ni film kura so mo pese obebo game bi and Jordan so anymore na Olukusha by sharpness ni na who was supporting apart from Jordan boss ne ba wan na runs no wan na chase unlike in Nigeria who say afenajan owo no or my pressure when you ma the central defense of Nigeria no more comfortable including omo wingers ni na ba no any sa pressure no when you one and I see before Japan club boys are match no more Brazil wa ha say ya omo lusu one no kura penalty and Brazil dey show omo nti omo ye team a omo rehezi yi pa na ade ba ko yo bia wan say when nam kuma say ya Japan for no onkronko wan keten bi but sa team players no omo kura no minim ba bi omo ko say sa players no free and omo height na na forward nation run Ghana player bi no was height ni bi and no team no boy no omo height ni nyina bru bia Daniel player bia so forward nation enti eno na eye break akra na coaches so hu ni say no match na ye di ka abaji awi o ka say won ma enye ye but we so ye exercise for us say ye betimi a strength ye ho na ya hwe new boys bi ti na no wetin say Dennis Kosa anya opportunity so no so be ba no abachire bi kakra on any day no kan so no so de so betimi abenya biabo we ban at a point on so be near be boy any idea I see mood na there I say with only is it you two free man say I can 14 or 16 players and then omutimi kwaya recovery into your first video now first team no starting no did you Amate Jordan anyway no mundo and no man keke ball kura ne omu nyina akoye stretching ewo eye gym wonom so omuna match omo green kakra
and omo right inside
the rest of us
na me omo say I dey so na nsuo to ada because man so
to and na forest no be na koye training nti e ho no ye na forest na sa kama ni ku nti wona dey mo so wo in village kakra nti so na no e wo from but ye wura park na so be 15 minutes na ejaye nti na itimi e training kakra
no mo ko no covid no do mo dey ko omo dey covid no
ko stretching ya dey
omo dey am covid dey easy because obi answer mask
I see enye better nti you say you two players one official omo so ho di nsense kakra omo so said them security what kwana me say won ko ba bia
covid a drop
it's now share training now we say players ni bi cry two players bi omo nka training ne ho nti first team now omo no koye no omo no koye gym nkwan then omo ba mu second half no we share the likes of free ban Baba Abdurrahman, Benjamin Tete, Fatau Ishaiku. Omo started shooting. Omo goalkeeper manaf. Shooting kakra. Onom na fe. Coach is now say okay, it's okay. When you enough for the day. And I said biya beko ye. But Otuado odi komo bebrebe after the game no kasa bebrebe. Yenya opportunity so abene na kasa. The all kind na say on any day this will not be his team. But this is a good exercise. I will feel it's will make it available good use of time or to learn more, because the more I win opportunity to play teams like Japan now or South Korea or more the same system but said the almost here or more pressure no more speed game in that scientist say idea be say now or starting against South Korea will say Korea beating I say Japan beating by shock or beating by this into place na say omonye say na omunso we dey or chance obenya opportunity so against Chile how to this share two no then also how obesi approach game no but yenya sa line up na the ball against Japan no bia this time be hu afina jan we nim wonom be hu se Fatau say or start na bia Kudus ne Baba man ma be ura game because no that time na COVID ne bibia na free na bia full set ni na are available for gameplay na bibia timi akoso but here ba so the ministry for maybe GFA officials maybe am say Blaster Management Committee chairman Makado on a leader of delegation and then the vice na fe central form you know yenso be PM wa say na fitin kakra na wa say no enti ye ne kakra ya ne wa na yenso ye dada ye ho ne ayekoba say be hwe na bibia timi akoso ye kamanti and I gave me the technical team players. I still say no man mo cry. They thought say just training at the no be ye. Omo ankasa no bibi e say no mo lusu ga ana Ghana lusu bi e how man I say bibi
95.7
to omunya the available players on betimi aboa no. Nti bibi said they wanted to exercise and feel free for their body. Nti they okutwa bet no and they were hano. Because yes, I have a man on the game now approach na because I still 18 players the way they question Japan.
18 because they say the 16 that go against Chile. So bibi answer the 16 na go against Chile. But Ghana hano minim mamanya we minim say bi amusu busaya because na bi busa say every year ban here omden be boss say because am say every year ban and mama na kwa nimu kakra na as was left because already emra ye free ban ne okranom no the reports you go use some as defenders etina ama for bisebusa nsam kakra na mo de mo then na coaches ne kadenti na as because kosa substitution go na for bisa wonsam
yeah I see no cre the wakane room o share from training or Cape Coast de ko Angola o ma any opportunity ankobi but Ushe training from Cape Coast now clearly omoba game be an omo training be either they will play on the left side and also the right side. That has been Otoado's way for the player from day one. Even by a last training in Ukraine, that was how it was rehearsed and it was practiced. And no sure inside cross 1 to be we see say what captain say on stand to the camera filling in the gap. 89 man into him pushy. Mitinim say be on only position obenya or Black Star no occupied and sealed there and my coach Otuado Felix and baby ano obe you know the right back na and I said the left back na it's clearly Usho training say bibiana free don't go forward to score on ye bibia maybe ana other say the midfield and I say defense now side one the left side of defense no and I say the right side of defense no for me training in understand why maybe be your last but one training I be na for channel meet you busan say the specific rule be and who be could be play anymore. It's a man of prefer so be so position now there. Maybe you bet me a chance about which training is in there. Bania has never been a winger nor a striker. Nina will defense on my or to Tony. Even in your last week, that was how it was about more of shooting, but you could see say now yet defensive work anymore.
Can't do to Ado on your defender. Or Manco Boy or Bo who say a branch and a yard. Now, I answer now a corner. Minim dia but nkoma ekoso akam bono to say because yatete say Naki Nico Williams Dinkatia Tarek Lamte Semenyo Ambrosius sa place ni nyina ni say Ghana tries e benyomo de nyom so de team na no ba hye na ehun nkoma kakra pia okampo.
Yeah, I see. Come away. I think Friday no me dim komo kaka so maybe sa Wednesday na say Friday me dim komo na e training na coach was there na now shake to fake ebo body no say we me na ba including the team manager of the national team. The response by I mean person me bu asema show bia no but the response by so they are all very good players and if they believe say the documentation necessary Kratasem you ready there, why not? They also come and fight for a position. That was the response they buy. May sure say even the players themselves no money omo can be they also internet ni na mo no yawe say BBC na also Ghana say ni na man for can they are almost so your players be your people now for mo so no mo dim komo and o share how depleted your team no decline banner because your players be confidentially making you the say World Cup giving the won't be against Japan but the World Cup they have no business there and comparing for backup the only thing is more chance documentation and I see against Angola now you are going to see a different team. Yes, against Angola double header bono we say new faces be beba pa so amana be kama enti omo ya we say BBC players be ba omo expect players be say ba omo chirema nkata asem no nyanye ready dia ya na eho asem ka no eni ho na two o competition na we game at hand e was so focus na ye ho adwuma but the obi o be catch us say o ha we nim say ya ti na Williams ya ti Tarek Lamte ya ti wa odo ye wa when obi na it's true obi ya we but omo no so twen say the final go ahead be so we afedie be a Black Stars in for the technical team. These are players we have available. Say, yeah, we are one character. Say, na move you so much. Ghana how be a. It is a most share now. More than one of woman beating from. Why not? We beating invite to me. Until maybe say the captain of the side crowns. So yeah, where maybe you come with the so say this is what the new face is going to be. But it will be a case when you will be na on yeno kafo.
Okay. Now, is there any chili no? The by time being so any abono.
Yeah, boy, first game no. 3:15. Japan I see. Now say beba Ghana who check akra be beti be 6 o'clock but 14th. On the 14th. We are na Japan Tunisia abebo the final no. Eti Nyankopon yard on Tuesday. Tuesday 3:15 I say you see I no say no watch 8 o'clock no na say Ghana dey be 10 o'clock 9 o'clock mu wonom 6:37 mu wonom Ghana time as time goes on e betin confirm ni ye dia because 2 more days ahead say betin training na ya hwe the BCBA until Nyambo Wednesday and be so for third place no Ghana ne Chile na ya hwe ba Chile dey ya ntimi an show mo dey I was say yes kakra isa say omono team number ball against Tunisia there say o ma kotoko 11 kron betin aparedi o mo pa anti Ghana ni business bia than say wa ba competition na wa qualify ko World Cup na mama ti dia hye no ene there players na nkasa ni this will be a bonus and motivation for them enough say yakobo for nation tournament bi o Japan he did third at least a sound well at the Ghana ni bia because just 2 matches and actually the Ghana ni business bia say you beating ya show mo na ya show mo yi and Nyankopon ya adma Tuesday no me ya show say bia do ko yi.
Well, I say ya da sipi Japan so mo hwem husu yi how do you va COVID-19 ni agro hwe some do immigration who do immigration who here who do immigration who said they was there
the bibia nkoso ha bibia nkoso ha sedem MP
Japan for there the prim and proper ye miagro
oh yeah David almost security bibi umfani agro kra we shall be boni trim ko sa so the tier the was the you we shall no ko to no boni
sano mutia buni munu abo sa okay and then Wiseman and I think come out from Japan no no they honsem nyina so edia brave. The game is at 3:15 on Tuesday. Now the 3:15 wo Jabe 6:15 or Ghana. It is 6:15 in Ghana. Anopa Tuesday morning. The Ben say you better try and also near streaming live. I'm waiting for it. Or say yeah even the commentary makra you streaming live. I'm Obiari on your Facebook page now. Who said it? Nyoma and so it's equity. Well, I need a new some the camp of the Black Stars. Well, I don't know, but what I'm going for them guys on ban is already 11. Oh, okay. Because but my point is that I'm 11.
Even in training, you're born as a defender.
Why
do you? I didn't know this.
I didn't know. Every of us say Obo midfield, but Obo has a wing back. But me, my point is, that's where he feels comfortable playing.
They local players in Ache.
Anyway,
you call them first time, they play them out of position. Next time you drop them. But let's back we beat me a free. So we will say, Chama Tisigi in a way. Players never walk up on goalkeeper.
I said, you go to the
Chama, Satisiki Bakodia, I said the local goalkeeper Mumko in place of Atisigi.
Oh, but
70 goals conceded in the last 39 games. 39 games, 70 goals.
What's the goalkeeper? That top flight league bow.
39 games, 70 goals. 70.
Oh, no, you're lucky. But you got that game of
Chairman,
because Japan, Saturday, I'm going to 5 playing.
Under normal circumstances, Atisigi in the pecking of third, maybe 4.
They say, well, look at number 1.
Yes.
Richard 2. Not easy. Young
upcoming local goalkeeper.
And also between Danlad
under 20 goalkeeper Nations Cup under 20.
Idris one of them. Oh.
And I say under 20 players.
There is
maybe not deserve slot. I don't know why.
And as a game of 4 goalkeepers and I
believe that Danlad and Abdullah, they all deserve slots in the national team. That's my conviction.
Not a moment, uncle. He said,
I said, when we situation, we why surgery, so the surgery will recover, I think, 4 months' time. I can't download the car and 2 risky. So, local match now, one goalkeeper, so assemble your card and I say, Opera.
There's a player.
And I say, there's a coronation to be a better soon. And it's not any of you for the Kasai. And they also understood our situation. I
thought I moved Philly say, don't let every foreign man opportunity, Yana. And I blast our handlers because goalkeeper I got down at 20 Yaji. Elsewhere, I mean, those goalkeepers, they don't do national team next year. Said don't be Romuye. But how do you say?
But I believe that Danlad is a national goalkeeper in waiting.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a national goalkeeper in waiting. And for this is my proof say he can keep at the top level. because first name a perception so with Danlad and a 20 goalkeeper. Now Danlad is a winner of the Ghana Premier League. And he will prove to the extent say he qualifies to be at that top level. Until himself is a goalkeeper in waiting. Then we the chance. Maybe a situation in Okotokoya, Ebuan cannot give me on the die. Maybe you could have done something extraordinary to prove a point. Until the time, Beba. And I believe so once in the time about he will make a good account for himself.
Well, let's say for Kumasi Asante, Director of Communications, David, and is a David Post who can say brands
brands and communications manager.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Obojuma. They say we are champions of the Ghana Premier League, and my idea.
Okay,
it wasn't easy. It wasn't an easy road.
No, it wasn't at all. Because I say before the start of the season, I have a catcher say every team I build there, although now there were a lot of doubts around the team, especially say old players, about 16 old players, a free team. Then I could find relatively younger players who were unknown in the scene. You making a very huge gamble by bringing 2 Cameroonian strikers. Yeah. Based on assessment, we knew that they could perform, but it was still a gamble.
Of course, because new terrain.
Yeah, new terrain, everything. Like, and I offer 2. Say, what for I could run out far? And the back on offer. But offer 2 and I say, so I'm far. Then there's an issue. Yeah. But we are happy. Say the decision that we decided to take, plus the change of our technical head. Dr. Prosper Ogumbaye make decision said because these boys are young, Kotoko so much, one way I expose you to the local environment. So initially I said pre-season in Ghana, places around the country. But we be Ghana system it's very expensive.
Yeah.
There were some locations now the difference cost na car ball and it's a could buy the difference was about $10,000 or $15,000.
Ghana they are too expensive.
Yeah, it's very expensive.
Ghana hotel
very expensive. Yeah, it's very expensive. If I say a call Jerry, I need to see come buy if you are a hotel bill I was shocked. Your hotel bill buy your cost a thief. I was shocked, like I think your I got that Novotel. And the hotel was very not costly at all.
Yeah.
It was on the low side. And I was so shocked. Say, wow. But who buy a chrome hire?
Now the check is saying Ghana no good now die.
The boys need to cry, and also there was a bit of because
what go Dubai? Who go Dubai?
I said I grew up at least we say, but now we wanted to build a team. They understand each other.
Okay.
Because player Kumasi. Now about training we no coffee the other engagement obey but how do you need to kwanya na dream him say ball until admire he wanted to also find a way to blend the young players into the senior players because now young players need also say one team and create unity among them now among bond very well and there will be catastrophe. That was what really helped us. They say it's all back senior player now junior player. The way we bonded together and our boy I still wait to make us doing purpose. So it was a tough season. Plus this season injuries were high power.
Okay.
It was about 5 players of Kotoko. They have went under the knife. Almost surgeries.
Wow.
Yes, and 5 players in Kotoko. You see I can say the last 2 matches, the players at T-bench in Comonso. Yeah, before shot, that's the level of injury situation, and there are still players waiting to do their surgeries.
Wow.
Yeah, there are still players waiting to do their surgery, so it hasn't been an easy season.
Well, my idea honestly, and there be a massive American say, say Oyanson training now. One of the things I also Unyapa is to have an open mind, because for me personally, when I'm good about, I was thinking, why not Mama boys know how diversity any but the end will justify the means. And clearly means you took the decision was right.
Yeah. And the quality of teams,
and I give it to you for that.
Teams said the ball, their level is top. What was say? Lower leagues, private investors na koto because some first and second leagues sika opa. Inti private investors now third division 2s no best scouting for your best players. No like $10,000, $20,000, and division 2 they are good players. Even division 1 $20,000 you get good players. Into Toma no the mako good South Division 2 no. Now move then the scout from the first leagues and the second league will come and watch them. Once they are good, then they buy them for let's say 300,000, 400,000, or 500,000. No money, huge profit.
Okay.
So the quality, one of the teams, not Ghana in a captain, he was a winger.
Okay.
And I can tell you for a fact, say team in Ghana how about one started.
Okay.
Very good player. And the level was really top. And if I raise a game, recently if I get in Bella interview, they were saying it's a buy no near boy first friendly match. And normal catch on say now tempo we are team ready boy there. We are sure say we never be about there. That tells you the leveler that we were playing at that time. And Obi Oni prosper players him say or a type of football possible. Very beautiful football possessing with a purpose that you have to possess to score. And I think Saturday one are boy because first one we decided to get maximum points as much as we can. Because in the second one, team CB struggle to a relegation. We saw bottom for BSA, and the injury situation was setting. We not get the team as we had in the first round. In the first one, I realized it means a lot of points. In the second one, I struggle. I can't cry. I bought you lose so home ni now. So we can manage and so through. And this time too, our away records have been phenomenal. Away records are break here.
To win at Doma, Adriana. I mean, we are going to go to me.
Yeah, it's also surprised.
You did it. Moko say Karela.
Yeah. Karela
Moko drop. Wafa na moko say.
And I go say bidia. And can I say what do you nana? Me papa freedom ah.
Okay.
It's a friend also body say now we say ya share to I say o ma se butu say here. How is that real like hey. What's that journal too?
Well, that's call line there. And when him said before I do a game no so na go go abo Kumasi and na fans ni mo fu.
Na Saturday ni about draw
against
RTU.
Yes.
Na kin face as one share 2 goals.
Yes.
O ma share to as FA Cup ni Premier League. And you know one surprising thing. All the away matches here are winning now. We went there from a painful defeat.
Yes.
Or a bad results.
Yeah.
So Adriana, we are quite Adriana no. They are bad results. And you go say Adriana too. You call Mediama. Na be ku Chelsea abesha ha. You call Wafa so na e kolusu. I think I will out you. Also. Sometimes maybe I make say what defines a good the person will be motivated to continue to watch other Ghana Premier League matches as well. And we are being challenged. We now close our eyes to the fact say the Ghana Premier League is not only in competition with ourselves or in Africa. It's any more fun in the competition. And people have taste for good football. Yeah. The other hand, we have to make sure we create things that are exciting. So it's going to be a challenge, but I can promise us next season, I know we are going to have a better attendance.
I try to find out why our fans number because I mean maybe from the layman to e-tickets in the buy about kill.
But before e-tickets now, the numbers were not. But just that with the e-tickets, the only thing with the e-tickets is any part 2,000 the whole stadium. You know that you are getting revenue for the 2,000. Yeah. So that's Adebako e-tickets. You get the revenue for the numbers, a match numbers, you know, and you like say be for baby and I say be say. But the factors needed also be one the image of the league. No matter be bad on the way so the way delay no matter be near the for example timing of Vedity bar recently near the sometimes create certain impression. Me I can say any ice gold match has really added value to the Ghana Premier League because Thomas Vedity in the bar there are a lot of people who had their doubts about Ash Good.
Ash Good, yes, say because they won't be competitive anymore.
Matches on my cry, they didn't win on merit. Yeah. But only a boy and the performance they put in, and especially I'm very happy for Yawano. And the goal that he scored. Now it's proving to everybody say he's a good player. Now the goals he scored no. It was unfortunate. Same Bella then Kotokoma's TV so Tibella go be Washibiano is there for everybody to see. Or the most it's not on TV and all that. So I'm very happy say that match and the quality of the match, the chance of creating that and left to the image of our league. If you look at with 8 Ghana cities, you can watch Ghana Premier League on your phone or Star Times. But Oba Kotokomacha, the least we charge is 20 Ghana cities. And these are factors. Because I made to me is Ghana cities are exactly. So why don't we get to the point and say maybe we can increase it to let's say 15 Ghana cities, maybe 2 additional 2 cities will come to production, but the 5 cities you bet charm clubs na airborne. So it was any partner if you the clubs airborne match will win something one way or the other. I think that's the level of conversation we have to get. PSL. Omar Demeti said they cannot compete with EPO. But the TV rights is huge. the money they get from it is huge. So at least we make it up kakra. So I think we have to be having these conversations and then find also a way to bring people to the stadium.
Okay. Well, minimum winning the league, one of the things that are very important. Now, say one of the even be a catch a fire. I mean, but so far, what is saying?
Oh, so far, meter. I think maybe meter. ECG for my approval. I'm a will say you are the right things and meter. And I think saying so toy and I be say I call her my ECG for number. But first, my trust, my man to just say Richard, what do and I'm cancel but we trading and pay. So around 10 years. It's been a casa also drew higher in Chebiano. Okay. TF4 cannot wait to hear from me. He's been an excellent player this season.
Yeah, a very good addition to the
and of course, Prosper so the training. So because the coach, Mr. I mean, we are player, we have 1 hour time. So la players I can say it's or the but it's project in the area this season. Senka maybe if we are taking funding from other sources, commitment can say but because kakane nyane no aso ne sign dey ehwe kotokoni ade no na ama project no ideally kakra, but I'm confident that next season the project will be functioning fully. Offices and dressing room boys need issue dada. Okay. Obi obo person ko obi obo so otimi call ko yen hu ye ni ade so next year be e bon price is kasem be kosro na other edifice na ho na timi start here ho adwo.
Okay, but kasem because him say one of the things are now nane aposasi esi na so second go beti kura nyon one stadium emo ka say second go fan bia kura tua is it $100
you 100,000 committed funds that's $10 million yes. And then $10 million I mean I've sat in meetings I had a discussion on that. It's $10 million is here 18 months time. Yebenya stadium.
How far with that?
Yeah,
because I have a lot of friends who are American. Yeah. Because over $500, over $1,000.
Maybe my house of folk fan, he wants to contribute $1,000.
Wow.
Because he say almost.
Of course,
so he wants to contribute $1,000. I can't even now. I will say one thing I'm supporters are trusted this management. A basic is that they knows that at the end of the day you are going to account to them.
Account for them, yeah.
It's already we are here for census now. Wow, what register we are no corporate and so who's capital. So which channel they are reflecting I will say this is how far we are going. This is numbers on what we are. And that's how we want to go with this project. It's a say Guswa migrate to Access Bank, our new bank, and they are going to be the one who hold this annual money. It's a drew a bell launching and I didn't tell Khan at that time no was to give enough grace period. And said will be only $100 at that time no. So okay, so you had 50 Ghana city square to by this time a buano emanadro a bit mine. And I believe say na yes assume say a bit mine because let's look at the current situation. This is based on CAF, Baba is not approved for CAF competitions. Timino kasa say ebua say I'm sorry I'm my home so I am Champions League club. But the good thing is that one of our management members is also a top consultant to CAF in terms of club licensing. Into the Juma and say they so my first akonya so and let's appeal to government. And the message says supporters in should join this appeal. Says the Ejuma kakra aka Babara ebet my year. I'm a CAF for motivated to come and inspect it again because as at now it's not approved.
Yeah.
So we have to find a way to get them interested to coming back to look at the stadium again. Because your mama background, Omaka says not approved. Let's go to Cape Coast because that's the only stadium. Yeah, approved. And I imagine Kotoko playing Champions League Cape Coast.
It's just like playing away.
So last year they told you now. Yes, let's say now I'm for the stadium to minimum buying Kotoko for even the president of the land is a porcupine warrior. The best stress say Sajuma we near NC. The best say yes Sajuma if you're not more intimate bono. Oh, Baba Sports Stadium.
Well, I tell for Kumasi Asante Kodoko, brands and communications manager, David, and I Chin Komono. You already mentioned Richard Borders were Babakan Wagadas. Now, Christian,
as management member, decision Ben and taking last season, more league na and come on for business so the abashimo pa
na dabi bizaniye say
na risk na too risky
mama to say e adi we adi pa
sanfa
go for the queer ai
this is it. Well, Becca say one our decision is say some players be a free club.
Everything okay.
Because these were players are not more clout. These are players who have followers. Away players are amount for bad stadium show. we have some players like that. And after the season, the analysis, checking reports and everything, they will say we had to make bold decisions to let some of these players leave. Ebu are injury situations. Ebu are when the injury history now yeah they a bit more productive football. Ebu also what to say our reaching level will be is difficult to control. Maybe your way it's so not really augur well for the organization of the team. Institution be a wasa. Obu institution what to say nipa we dey say handing the year maybe no more be na mbo my institution na ko nanim. It wasn't a popular decision at all. Especially as say about Bontino. It wasn't popular. Kofo bebre sorry I said that be penny of course buy penny and number player we are call another player we are call penny no bebre in a buy. Ena yes I sign this no. The announcement there shall say buy this way. Players were unknown.
Yeah.
Who knew Isaac Opon, who knew Augustin Japan, who knew Clinton Poku, Maxwell Ajiman. Iti na ko say I say Kotoko no you get it. But now when the scouts we've done, the reports we had, investigations are in place that we knew say some players were very quality players. But all they needed was the right environment to project them. Iti say buy and fan say I'm far. In pressure they were pa. But Adebakwe boy was our first game against Dreams FC.
Yeah.
Because we were losing the game. Yes. And the my assistant game no win here was one of the players who was unknown.
Yeah.
He came from the bench, gave an assist, scored a wonderful goal, and then gave me an assist. Masama another assist.
Yeah.
So 2 assists and a goal in that small space. So Kofok said no, let's hold on a minute. Yeah, but our boys we believe they are good. Let's start supporting them. Tieni Bechim and Sam Bechem 2-0. He was scored again. I feel no more born how it is flowing. Oh, these boys are good. Let's have time for them. These boys are good. Let's have time for them. And then our boy to this point. So it was a bold decision.
Yeah.
It was a very bold decision.
You ever started season, last season. Na ubisa mi fi ya say menye team ebeji league me de kotokoto second. Na ha genuine reason why me de kotokoto second.
Because the defending champion.
Defending champion AG FA Cup double winners. Bibiansi san has a folk team no. Na kotokoye niema bibrebe na giving them that champions status on chairman na dey. A whole point and I say league no ye betimi age.
Me personally.
Yeah.
Was our first game.
The Dreams FC. That comeback.
Yes. Because Tama Yetuono and I was sitting close to YSU. Yetuono do 85 minutes and on my share. Now we still had assurance about the lose.
Now lose, but I'm sure some man was a bit me winning. But then you felt that 5 years bit to draw.
And then when we saw the substitution, if I players in the bench, almost said this season so I have Kotokoya. And yet injuries here about recently, our bench is very rich.
Yeah, very.
There was a pointer, even which one Agadas was on the bench. And Agadas was coming in and was changing games.
Yeah.
About 4 or 5 matches. No, Bamusika was a game.
Yeah.
So you can imagine the team that we had. So when we realized the substitution was coming on, Isaac was coming on, I think Zafua Kwasoba, we had assurance that we were going to change the results. Maybe not to win, but at least to manage. The team win, some mentality no settle boys. Say 1, coach in the style of football, no, and the results be my 2. Say a cost to us, we can win the Premier League. So me at that point I knew that we are going to win the league. But March, however, and say a defining moment in the season was a share house of football. Kumase.
Yeah. First time since 2012.
Yeah, the share house of football. Kumase. After that game, we knew say
you've won the league.
We've won the league because it has the Autua, of course. You can never disrespect that fact. It has a good team. It's a good team. There will be pressure and all that. And then March, media win.
Yeah.
It was like that clouds be able to cover
because
they 6 points. They will give me hand but still and I say Kotoko Luzua. Obviously Luzua mathematics be I feel winning match, was that point a winning match, And I even got to know say yes has for one standing can winning league on that day. Like wow. So that's the media game then a silly like yeah, but Ice Gold really gave us a tough time though.
Yeah,
yeah,
but also okay about that Ice Gold game. But how about Offensive League? Even though you played excellently well, you had a very great team. I mean, a very good technical brain behind the team. But I say, we are disappointed with Hearts of Oak as defending champions. The chase and I'm always say money on Bepreno. We are disappointed as a house our mamu say you know.
Oh, we are excited and disappointed.
Okay, yes. You'll be excited, of course.
Of course, yeah.
But don't trust me. Has man in there. My tough chase man as I for
well, yeah, but also recently now my tough chase.
Yeah.
And let's see last season you can never underrate House of Folk. Because last season House started you.
Yeah.
At a point you move 7 points.
Yeah.
7 good points. Still now no league now so what you got crap, but still now we has now has forgive they say on board draw okay it is a 12 points okay last one come out hey has born no more in then I say because you know say has me who say Kotoko ne has in a sorry a picture or everything about the Ghana Premier League. So well, it's been a difficult season for them. Last season I won league in that second, but this season we share I say we Branson on so maybe
first buyer
Cameroon for no. How did you get them? For Fifa.
So Cameroon.
That Bella guy. He's a gem, man.
It's all our CEO because of his experience as an agent. And now Ghana players cannot transfer into a lot of scouts around the African continent. And Europe also. Back when I recommended Fabio Gama Edemae any day. To share Fabio Gama when video when he starting report, I know this is a good player, let's go for him. So we needed a striker. And we knew say local scenes, there were a few strikers, but it was extremely expensive because where we said there we say Taylor and the rest people wanted to get them. And that these players are top players at that level.
Yeah.
So we had to look at the African scene. The videos we were by, but these Cameroonian videos, their videos were special. Membella said, "My friend, the video more than 2 minutes. Now 5 minutes, my friend more than 2 minutes." See, was so they've like let me forward. What do you think about it? Or understand or another? They always want other opinions. No, this guy is like Bebatov, like so composed, too composed in the 18 balls on Paneke. He knows how to place ball. You figure, this guy is a workaholic. He had to also discuss with the coach. He got the coach involved. Coach, you asked, get me these boys. That was coach's first word. Get me these boys. But then get me these boys. I need these 2 boys. So when you have 2 boys, we will be okay. Because of course it was a worrying, especially at that time. So got to cry. People say this guy was tough strike and but we knew what we were doing. So we got them. We negotiated. They were also happy to come. To be frank, Mbella team now there was a lot of offers for Mbella, even from Europe. But now the owner I say only the prices you to one man ko. But time Kotoko ba so ye Kotoko nko ade o ma boy nako.
Okay.
Yeah, I say Kotoko nko ade o ma boy nako. And it was their first training in Dubai. And I say no, these guys will be a hit. And players now they especially Maxwell Ajimabaso. Because of French and it's my boys no must set.
I thought that the other mistake. I can say. Coach Mbella massage it is okay was also catch.
I say we see Mbella TV kasa be 1 minute now Maxwell ball be 5 seconds. I
think the okay
I always on your professional to all ball is summarize about. But our boys and we are happy say Afama Mosa. Fege say we are on a specialty. Fege is like the engine of the team, so workaholic, coming back to support. But Maga says somewhere the freedom at which Imo rebel, the way Imo is able to search forward and give crosses and assist and even score is because what him say he has a support on the line. Even on Kokrana, there's somebody who drop in to help him with all these done. So we are happy for them. Yeah, Omama Ghana League, for once you see there's a lot of argument going. One of the last one to say compare striker to even Ismailado.
Yeah.
And now that comparison is going on. I just say league, and I
know sir, one of the most difficult things you have to do going forward is keeping Mbella.
Of course.
One of the most difficult things because of course he plays for Kotoko. Yeah. Kotoko striker. Has more than 20 goals a season. Team
and it's good though. And it's good. The way. And this season, Mbella is not the only player among for Nyabano Hosao. this season, Bella is not the only player.
I understand that is a coupon crowd.
Before his injury, there are a lot of interest. It's a attention back team,
Yeah.
Emma go follow because who players I say will be a painting. Emma Niba team, so let's see to the end of the season.
A Niba team knows that the pressure of Bremer's manager because Scotty Boy would be a Mikasna as a mega obviously of about the Vidinum country because Otis can also because imagine some Bella no be make you offer $1 million. Maybe on another player 800. We can now we can boom. Hey, pay $2 million there. Never from.
At the end of the season, you make. But I'm not taking. Say about too much of a difficult decision for us.
Okay.
About you say that what we did, they say offense, they can show interest, but because Saturday league, so why they have say we not look at all these areas. You focus on the NBA league. And also, there you see. The more he's scoring, the more he's adding value to himself.
Of course.
It's one way now. Okay, negotiation. We 1 month ago. Say we go, sir. We look at the quality of goals.
Say price is
but what I say, hey, and you never know. We have 2 matches to go. You never know what might happen. Instead, we are calm. We just want him to continue to enjoy his football, continue to play. Now the players all have agreed said they want to also help him in the goalkeeping change. So we are any Olympics or ball free kick. That was the first time I'm barely ball free kick this season. That was a good kick. Yes, another one was Rokaka. So they are motivating and encouraging him. Let's see what will happen at the end of the season.
Well, one of my favorite player in Asante Kotoko, my favorite, Rich Valente. I like that boy so much, but Eshim is so much. I remember reading about how good at the end. I mean, this boy with so much talent. In the case, how are you handling it? I mean, you said your stay of execution but more pursue for him.
Yeah. So, your fan and issue no buy. The internet tenacity, any interlies lawyer tenacity, man, say, my side of the story. You say he has a compelling case, so we have to support him. Because say we read it never release this statement say we sort of anti as I be
say I don't know distance him from
so Greenwood grad as about that's about Manchester for terminated Greenwood contract. Mendy Man City are suspending, they have not terminated his contract. Into the case sort of supporting player, it means that the process now cost to we are still with the player in anticipation say things will obviously get better. It's a hard drink akra. We read it in the Bible. We knew that two Yamani who said these are the two things. Read it in the Bible because so we are innocent. And I read it in the Bible. Omeka so can't cry then. This is the two things. The boy was prepared for it. About a friend, lawyer friend, administrative manager friend. Personally, I spoke to him. See what any casa, all the other. And one thing about Dr. Postmanate says a lecturer in sports psychology, into a psychology that. To honestly, boy, that's why he's still part of our team. No, the guy came to play football. You all have to find a way of engage so that you not be thinking about what has happened to him too much. The case so by he has a case to file an appeal because we've sat down, looked through the case. He has a case in TIA appeal. We are waiting, hoping that the appeals committee will look through the case and take a right decision for him. Hopefully things will be better.
Well, I got us joining here, Richard Wadu. Name Bogode. Now, who's a Kotoko just is a wedding. As we first now we're in the air of a biaba. Is it oh, okay. But me boy, so me can say, I don't know so.
Yeah, now
media man. Ah yes, at the end they all have Kotoko now had they got Kotoko.
Yeah.
And now minimum. Very well. Let me say Kotoko players from Kotoko you can bring him the power. I mean from your days corners as in, you know. I'm now Kotoko now started from bench. And I know the Agadas I know wants to play. Who was all Bobono. Now Philly saying my bummy ball because first format is now for bench never. Not to saying.
Name I can say on the name a new player, but I know new players be on mobile. But I'm only say be a me performance in any so you coach any or seminar or semi me hona me bum. But I know me young movies, but I'm person me boss said they know soon. I'm Felix and person me papa.
How does it feel? We a league winner. I mean, go back to go to League. And no bonzo I mean say atunum nam sro atunum nam sro
any general does and me kan say tamomo connect ene omoko boy ache fans be 8 years ago cry and omo say omo peme but now I was young by then na me go first vision na me bo first vision na me pese me bo kotoko no nti me free media ma me ba no me say my bra na my there ba kon wan na my there ma ba ti o say me bibi to ebia get the link for them no na o say me ti any journey there dosun and me say yakupon na ma there ye hwehwe na bam pa
nice one Kumasi Asante ko mo boy number of matches I know say Mikai the last time we do the last time about the city from Bissau about game Miss as she my brave pa okay
yeah and I'm so wafa
boys now say that they when you this season almost challenging opponent our boy against I
no ground
and this is the Ubianji.
There be me for the me kai. But a tough match man say be a share. I am Japan Chelsea, become Chelsea.
Don't mention
and I am Japan. But I say me for
then man yes because some lose games but and they also know your Japan.
Also your teams be say become Chelsea. Me can say me low team and bisa. Ana that time now I say you winning so much na that points na lose way home that but that points na yan pa and the way I go and buy na ya wo more and the match I me pa
there are moments where for instance mo league no all right maybe I'm about draw bi mo lose ba ko bi na fans na be gugu bass no na bi omo kasa na yi esa mo players no ya na what goes through your mind then ya na mo dream
I did ya pa me say obi tweet e o kotoko a page na ankasa and no say as no deep place na tem o di ya ma me ne papa nyina tem and I was like by na enye me ya pi mo by denti a enye me ya pi say o say ye koni ye kwhye nke say zo anko onye de ondi ana enye pese ye nhye pa what I said and they me catch me nyan mo no mo ben pan kan de land catch ni say yenye bibi na omusa ma yo said omusi ma so because born here ball supporters in catch omusi team na enye obi ade omumu dia the best thing to do say o say omu na ebo mo aya ya omu pa ba say we deliver dia ani je no so sonko na e depend so yeah
okay
yeah
well I tell for Richard Bodwagadas na Wahano league winner with Asante Kotoko nyame adom achina ye be crown him as league champions but in him say they say you know expectation from supporters since have a cost some league no Africa also what experience be and minim dia but as players must start to dream be say hey ali say the league dey be Africa na ebo and I also say my supporters in region expectation be
also more because on the team waji league there bebre beba say like ye nya niam bebre there e wo ho ti supporters in omudi kan and yenso aboabo e ho enya ni je ni kran say ye beje ni sa ni o sa I think say bia ye break here yenche because of African inti yenso abo e ho ba ana edi on komo
standard of play what Ghana Premier League for some time now but only coaches why Juma yeah coach Prosper Nate only here Juma at say
oh yeah cool ana say we teacher need dey bia obetu fo ne ade dey be anytime bia okay oh cool mami
okay and you come Bella what to say Mbella no I mean who did pass no man oh yeah but when you say who's in a team who's this player like you know
I mean one thing about Mbella when him that will be Ghana Premier League dashing control too much or super player
I don't know but maybe I boy and I want a crap pain
I say me I also support us I mean almost like us anymore
asana we be kan about it be amra na tieri wonu yo no
that's town yeah all you see dash no sana also tie no Bella dey too much the movement here super too much o dey hwe no dey say bia the next match we dey hwe the way o si run o dey hwe no
yeah
but too much yeah
that one's I heard the second one
what pass be me say yeah that's it we go a good player
very good player
Odise also kon anymore.
And looks like blessed the money now come encouraging. Now I money so on chat and
what English no until more by say no buy no English no come on. Ana otie kasa. Also no be bobo the way otie ana o kasa mchena. O yese de o ka no ebe bo no waye e o team nim. Ti o ntino bi apena asem no. Yeah onye obi a o gidigidi like o calm. Very calm guy.
Wow.
French more two no me calm in South French food.
Minim money Diana about 2 penalties. I said for both first one say no. Second one mama say chima no zonkobo. It shows the kind of trust among players no kwa mo woni.
Je jini dipa on say obo second one obo we say no I dog akra. By a point in nyina ne kasa because on
against RT Omama and against Karela. But all other games.
And there's one gentleman to me. I think kakra man be short kakra. Baby no I call Goalkeeper.
Anu kwa me dey short.
All avenues.
Wow.
All avenues. O ti bi call a coach against all the good actually. Match all the chess kawa. Coach oh wow. Yeah. Pogba tension they have been amazing. And what was it? Oma yama be a tradition.
Yeah.
And say a pop matcher no matter the results. Whether you lose, you renew, you board row, they will still drum for the players to come and they will appreciate the players.
Yeah.
And so then it encourages the boys to do more because when you say you still have a backing now. They are still encouraging you say keep on doing the right things. The team will get better. And the end now must say Big Joe, but yes and that Chamaki for the NCC have been very supportive. We say they normally are underground. I need me map on team because of that level of football here. But on any paying for the NCC has been amazing. Every aspect of Asante Kotoko when you get university students supporting football clubs like say the future of Ghana football is secured.
Well, it's not the big day. It's not the league trophy no be shaman some. A chance medals. We don't medals in the back now. Na is go plaster e dey be plaster so no ene nyekura o be but say ya ni it is some medals they'll give you a trophy and all that and nice to have an empty stadium second go abraj league and yampo kono team no e was supporters of Ghana achi obia I don't say e bia the be bad ye nyina yinim ya wo mo support ko kwa bi on stadium and it's hard but the match no then we free supporters when you have match
the Mianse also on park because Yane has to say me sure say they was a number park
that was our highest match we recorded about 18 to 20,000
now feelings like the way I'm saying feeling hyper I was I could bona say on kofu abana ana dream no so team patch or Mr. Mo like omumbra no machine na yenji animbom because any one akwa be the same way nice
and it's an amazing event and football keke kwa na yebo wa only my tea said number one your posting was Kumo the posting the video and trending now video now was studio I say it was all over the place Kumo African child is performing Kwame Eugene Kwame Eugene supporter and he's very influential in the music scene and also and Pat Thomas Asante Kotoko Besha Mamo Kotoko behind he's also
I say Mr. Anyway the already Mama me complimentary I come store say so take go to na or say driver that was part of first on them co stadium on an you go to bus not if you next house
say
say on big grace occasion
I would love to see him so that the trophy now you can go on the pitch and celebrate with the boys
very important
it's guaranteed I will show you also it's guaranteed Obiamra and so the my goddess
Brother Sammy.
I be left to worship gidi. Ewo ebi also dance God cruise as well performing. Now yeah, the 1+1 promotion biaba. And when I say we a ticket holder, you qualify to add one person addition. But just independent of the account, I say your bar and I say your we have reasons for that.
Okay.
Oba because since May 9th, they are not so secured going to the stadium.
Yeah.
And our security has really improved. Also a part of it because maybe they lighten up the place.
Yeah.
We want them to be involved. Now we say the more we encourage Mama Stadium, not most of your mama account. Now offer a clan, no friend, no besides who team has or Kotoko.
Yeah.
But no friend clan, or come Madrid, Chelsea, near the can't Casemiro near the boy, rich. Richard Boduso, Agadas or Kotoko. And you have to also know that we have Agadas. So you have to embed these things in the Bible says share Abafrano, Kwaya on Faso, so we want the children to be involved. Next season, say you see a lot of engagement with schools and the rest, getting the youth and building the next generation of Asante Kotoko supporters. But and Ochina FA Cup match be or my FA Cup 3 to like 5 o'clock. The best rest of a bantam because there will be performance in it in any time, there will be performances before kickoff. It's 1 month you will miss out. The best say Oba no bantam one for one handkerchief, white handkerchief. You do baby so your phone touch be America just to lighting works be pioneer. So it's an event you cannot afford to miss. But you can win now so no never could say Kotoko number.
Definitely.
Also
your number.
And I got as boy and I got as Okotoko number is saying.
And I like Adebia I'm ranting no more to that. This is all boy. Oh yeah, Ochondia not Kotoko number so.
It is say over comment was there. No like it because only Kotoko number comment no. Because sa contribution for Abu census kakran from 2 cities to 100 cities and above. Sa kakran need be picture club no. Yen keeping Bella, yen keeping coach Prosper, yen keeping Fegi, Agadas. Because Agadas level ball at this level. No send a car will be there. Chelsea go there because there will be pressure from all quarters. But in now is Ikana. It is the more I contribute to Kakran can't sell. Go fabucensus.com obetimi a register. No be a card member. Say card no cry I shall say but fortunately I'm Agadas card from home. But we have shown in other stations that you own. A access card which 30 cities you get one. The more the transactions no na kotoko so nya kakra also ti we transaction here tewa kakra no so kotoko so be den ebenya bi e wo so ene se rap agesi challenge nti so we ho bia hye ne jesi se replicas ne bi wo system no 200 cities nowadays
replicas bi asa ba
ebu system
e be so mum here bi ba
ebu system ebu system ti ma number na fra na
sa di mi
ka se ba ga na so
agada so no nim so odim ka jesi na dada
Central Messi.
Baku ye ya na de aba. Ofri afọ ba he de over bi.
Very interesting so bi abeshe ni JC. Na Fabu census there were over 100 agents or stadium na mo china.
Okay.
And so we share up na onyan register, mo register na ye member of Asante Kotoko and okasa. We say wait.
And ultimate kabi.
Ultimate kabi.
We be sa number no asa bo.
Ultimate kabi. I know asa bo. I say you ID card back.
Well, say, but your Star Life Assurance for so Mr. Foster mo. When you on the page.
That's it.
Me sure that but most of me excited. I mean, Fabu assure na Kotoko winning the league. Because
my association be how do join here. And your man could said the open, but fortunately, Kotoko partnership near no, a con come and on top of it, Oma winning league, no, and it means that partnership and their cononym, into any so, and we are there to support them, congratulate them for their massive win. And easy, me say league particularly very competitive. You follow games almost all the games were there. Okay. Try say the support Bema Asante Kotoko said the Bay almost so beating win.
Oh, okay.
For my basso, Star Life have been amazing. One support here over activations somewhere in town. Anytime all big games they come in to support. or Nyambo China, a best spread it a more big banner in the center of the field, so that everybody will know say a day ball Star Life, you know, Asante Kotoko has really improved. Yes, and it's not easy. Say name COVID period, now company
corporate institutions in the time
supporting a football club. Obviously, come up pumping to Asante Kotoko. Almost I contribute to your project. I had that project. I be saying, so if you be a friend Star Block, I Star Life, they will have an agent that with Maconomo. I interact in Tienda Star Life as your supporter be a winning Fabu Assure package. Yes, sir. Be now pay Fabu Assure package. When you say the more I will contribute to no Star Life Behel, Kakra so Kotoko, so be young Kakra near the Aboya Hobra. It is Star Life for Yadamasepa.
Nice one.
Enti made the 20 dianoso. And Necra can say, amount to Kejitia.
Okay.
Kejitia, a Neo, and then so. I were your agents. And your team nina your boy Juma Gidi. So we are Kotokoninqua there, but more than say, you find your way around Kejitia. Okay. Your gate 8 okay. Udruha, you know, Bedijuma.
Nice one. It's in Kejitia.
Your Kejitia. Ochananso so Babayara.
Stadium.
Yes. Okay. You will from 1 o'clock echo.
Saturday we be prepare and san Obano, we be here be or bar.
Okay, Uber, just come with your ID card.
Okay.
ID, account number. So yeah, I buy you many. I mean, we'll staff ID. But more than that, Beba, Uber, you best sign up. Come. Policy be out there. Your investment policies, your risk policies, funeral policy. They bought when we were boosting our home buying. Made there ultimate protection. I know they may say fabulous in Ibia making sure say when you be because ultimate protection. I don't just say home buying completely. I don't know. Kotoko epo wasem o say ombese wo beba stadium ever say bi beto a afi wo be kofie say me ko hair ball and me pra and a miniska me dey ehwe me ho wo sa policy na you don't even need to suffer.
Okay.
Company ne behwe che say the minimum credit at also 1 billion.
Okay.
100,000 cedis they at also say bibi to a say be say wo ni ho kra bi wa e betu SSK no e dey ma beneficiary but so what you say and e bia wanya why disabled through an accident or whatever, and also the Bema. And I area so kidney failure, cancer. I mean, all these things. You name said a bar, a handcroft, and people will be begging on the streets. Yeah, crofo bar a radio so by la sulala near there. Oh, police we are. Bibi sa toa. Yeah, bow true kotoko. Also, nya sa a hombamboy at that tour. Okay. Support a beer making sure say young policies now.
Okay. Well, enti nyame match na said the Kanoko Stadium just order for ID card and our kind of account number na say okwa Star Life for obisho Fabu Assure for who remubi I don't know but Ghana has insurance in time for the serious but so many bring insurance omo to two kwan omo tia bridge they don't joke with insurance it yes you anyway very important. Then I will catch up to crowd sana be down some.
Okay, so said there you can na you support Kotoko for all they've done for winning the ultimate for this season. And see Kotoko supporters baby amubia and net dear yesremo munya menyefe enya fenchenda yenga say nyefe bet munya man nyefe fenchenda you be yanka said there blaster be ball only Nigeria had omunya nesa. I can see the excitement on the faces of the keeper players person who say supporters no the omoye na so many to momra mo banso a Star Life yes say we are your solid partner for life the ohia bia wa abrabom no about insurance we have you covered it will be our emra.
Okay, well enti I don't know Star Life for Omobile Stadium and so okay
ne mamenda mabucha mfobi ase no ma yade amame
okay
ma nka wan hwa me du fi o mebo me pa me da me godfather Reverend Emmanuel Asari out Canada
okay
and nana me was me Canada me da na se pa
okay
ne ma ekoso nyina no o boy ma yenso de hu bibi ma e bompa e bibi e boy me ekoso and Mubarak Yusuf 26 or worry.
Oh, okay.
Middleby Park.
Oh, okay.
Awabo. Bali. Na kotoko place nyina ana msa group BFN Friends of Agadas midomu nyina ase.
Nice.
And oba me ne te ajo avisensia me dana sim do bibi ase.
Nice.
E me show bia.
Say that's power. Bello. Na Bogode.
Boko.
Nice one. Betika.
Yes.
Monsomi one of the partners of Santiago Doko. Even some Abuama contributed so much in Kotoko winning the league.
Yes.
Mama Kwanga Kafa Betika Hono Bias and Timongaza Mosumaba.
Okay. Until one say tagline and Home of Champions.
Home of Champions.
So joining Kotoko. Kotoko winning league.
Yes.
That she tell you, sir, we brought something.
Yes.
We brought some good luck also to the team. Yeah. So as you know, this weekend a very important time for all of us, where there will be the coronation of the league, and then most importantly too, anytime Kotoko big matches be yeba, you just don't come to the stadium, but yeba Asante Marankasa, whereby activations as well. I register amount for free registrations. Yes, I'm more 5 Ghana cedis as free bets.
And you register much and
such of 5 Ghana cedis. Once the crowd to me the winning baby, how much more 5 cedis? Yes, and even in a crowd in Rani or KJT and Edum, and as you are KJT. Funny enough, Chinese Star Assurance, you share the same, yes, the same place. Yeah, exactly. Ochinaso, Yebo Stadium, no, and main to be as a Obio baby on funny ID card, bra. Registration here free, Obenya 5 Ghana cedi free bet. So at the same time, Subesanya merchandise or Betika for one.
Especially Bello. Bello is a young person, so the way I want to involve the young people and helping them to develop in Asante Kotoko is amazing. Now recently now Obidi Kobonokas Betika for no more also was super comparatively was super change all the other betting platforms. But the way I'm Asante Kotoko in terms of Sikasemu Krano and that from terrestrial all our supporters say we try betting quadia. Yeah, Betika, why do you bet anyway?
Because exactly. Who do Sikana who higher odds, a lot of options, no. Kotoko also
no wonder say Kotoko warm up in Betika's t-shirts. So far we are season now that is something extra. They bought Betika. So watching now we said they will be in the stadium and they will give Betika some charge their power.
But some more packages for for Yamiadma.
Yes. So Ochina the merchandise the baby small has bought the last time no. GBB boss. If you do we can go for face security for Nini I employer because all of them were in our events and all those things. So Ochina the be one Ubenya free registration, Ubenya 5 Ghana cedi free bet, Osanya merchandise. Upewe na opede.
Fantastic. Well, Ochina ya Santiago to go day. Barbara Stadium. Echna.
Wireless networks look like. But hey, this is what they actually look like. Introducing Kenny Rose Wireless. Switch to Kenny Rose Wireless and enjoy streaming without buffering, communication with no lagging, business without restrictions.